Habits make or break your life. Your habits determine your outcomes, and your outcomes determine your life. But young men today are full of bad habits and almost completely devoid of good ones. So in this video, I'm going to be outlining 5 bad habits that are completely destroying your confidence. If you remove these bad habits from your life, you'll be on the fast track to a confident, badass life. And speaking of habits, one of the most important habits and routines for young men to start early on is skincare. And our sponsor, Tiege Hanley, makes developing a simple, uncomplicated skincare habit easy as pie, all right? And in case you didn't know, pie's pretty easy. I recommend starting with their Level 1 system. It comes with all of the basics: a daily face wash, a 2 times per week exfoliating scrub, AM moisturizer with SPF 20, and a PM moisturizer. And if you're dealing with dark circles or bags under your eyes, maybe you've been out a little too often, doing a little too much for a little too long, upgrade to their Level 2, which includes an eye cream. If you're dealing with fine lines and wrinkles, their Level 3 system has you covered with their Super Serum. I've been using their products for years now, and the Super Serum is what helps me keep my godly glow. See? Pretty sweet, huh? Now, my favorite part about Tiege Hanley is that they include an instruction card in every box that tells you how much to use, when to use it, and in what order to use each product. They really do help you take all the guesswork out of maintaining a healthy skincare routine. Oh, and in case you didn't know, chicks love handsome and soft skin. Hey, not everything has to be hard with them. And because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. Just click the first link in the description and not only get Tiege Hanley for the best possible price, but they'll also give you a free gift with your first box. Click that link and get started for just 25 bucks. All right, here we go. Number 1, spending too much time indoors. When you spend a lot of your time indoors and staring at screens all day, it's really easy for you and your problems to feel like they take up your entire life. But it takes getting outside, getting exercise, and gaining perspective of the world around you to realize how small you really are, and that your problems aren't the end of the world. When you're confined in small rooms all day with no sunlight and little perspective of the rest of the world, it's very easy to feel like your life and problems are the end of the world. This totally zaps your confidence from a psychological perspective and from a physical perspective as well. Humans were designed to live and be outside. The further you remove yourself from your natural surroundings, the worse you'll feel physically and mentally. So, get your butt outside, man. That's where the hot babes are anyway. Number 2, social media addiction. Social media makes you reactive, distracted, and fries your brain. It makes you walk around like a zombie, addicted, squandering real-life experiences in the physical world for cheap pleasure in the digital world. If you're a young guy living in the modern era, all of your experience is digital rather than physical and in the real world. So when it's time to do something in the real world, things like a tough conversation, approaching a girl, or an uncomfortable scenario, you freeze up because you're programmed to run back to comfort and cheap pleasure in the digital world. Why bother doing something hard, physical, and scary when you're so used to getting on-demand comfort in the digital world? See where I'm going with this? Number 3, relying on women for your sense of confidence. This happens all the time. Guys feel down and depressed because they can't get a girl to like them back. They get rejected by the girl they like, and it ruins their entire mood and the rest of their week. This is one of the biggest rookie mistakes around. The thing you young guys need to realize is that if you derive your confidence and sense of self-worth from the amount of women you can date, you will never truly have confidence. Your confidence will be temporary and owned by other people. Your confidence will be dictated by a woman's mood and choice to date you or not. This is not true confidence, this is self-sabotage. No matter how rich, famous, or good-looking you are, you will never have a 100% success rate with women. So, it'd be impossible to base your confidence off something that is guaranteed to fail. You can never gain a permanent sense of satisfaction and confidence from something as temporary as a girl's affection. Okay, number 4. This is a big one. Comparing yourself to other people. Now, I know this sounds cliche, and you see this on all the cringy girl Instagram pages with cheesy motivational quotes, but there is a kernel of truth to this. The reason comparing yourself to other people is not useful is because every person has a totally different goal and lifestyle. Unless you were able to clone yourself exactly, there would never be any comparison that does you, your life, and situation justice. In college, people got better grades than me all the time, but I didn't even care or bother comparing myself to them because I knew school didn't have a big effect on my long-term goals. When you compare yourself to other people, you make the mistake of believing that your life is exactly the same as theirs, and that life is as simple as plugging in certain accomplishments or traits. But life is much more complicated than that, my disciple. Okay, on to number 5. Snoozing through your life. You ever heard snooze you lose? Well, it's true. Similar to comparing yourself to other people, people often gain their sense of self-confidence based on the progress they've made in their life and towards their goals. The slower you move through life and towards your goals, the slower you'll get the sense of accomplishment and satisfaction of your accomplishments. And the slower you progress, the more time you'll have to realize that you're not where you want to be and you're not getting there anytime soon, leading you to feel insecure and unconfident. If there's anything I'd tell my younger self, it's this: move fast, move often. And that, my friends, is it. So let me summarize, because I know a lot of you guys are too busy daydreaming about boobs throughout the whole video, which isn't a bad thing. I like boobs too. Spending too much time indoors, number 1. Number 2, social media addiction. Number 3, relying on women for your confidence. And 4, comparing yourself to other people. Hey, you could be better. And 5, snoozing through life. And don't forget to check out the amazing longtime homies and sponsor, Tiege Hanley. They've been keeping guys' faces handsome and glowing for years, so you definitely don't want to miss out on leveling up your face. Click on the link below. With your first order, Tiege Hanley will send you a free gift. Hey, thank you, Tiege Hanley, for sponsoring today's video. Love you guys. See you soon. Zeus out.